So I had posted a video about a success story. It's something, well, I guess I've manifested something similar to this before, but I had been working on an SP for freaking ever, like years. I was working on this, and it wasn't until recently that I decided to stop doing my bullshit. I don't know why it was so hard for me, but once I did the FU letter and the command letter, like, my mental diet just got better. And because I would be on a mental diet for like a couple days, it'd be fine, it'd be doing great, and then I'd fall off. But this time's different. I'm on like day 4 or 5, a great mental diet. If it's not something I don't want to experience, I don't talk about it. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but anyways, the manifestation that I had was, I had gotten someone I just wanted to do this in steps. So I'm manifesting an SP. I've been manifesting the same SP for a really long time. But I got this person to look at my profile, and the only way we can even contact each other is through a work profile on LinkedIn. And I had done this before with getting contact with him. I hadn't talked to him in 2 years, and I found his LinkedIn profile, which made it easier because there was less resistance. I had a way for him to contact me. But 2 years ago, I said, isn't it wonderful that so-and-so is contacting me? And he did, after 2 years of not talking to that person. And then this time it had been a year, okay? And things ended pretty bad. There was like a 3P situation, and the 3P ended up calling the cops on me because she just was like, probably pretty pissed that her man is like in love with me. So yeah, so she called the cops on me, like he was gonna move in with her, and they had just bought a house together or some shit. And so I fucking told her everything because I was so pissed that he was like, I can't talk to you anymore. So it was just this big thing, and it just ended bad. And so me manifesting this, I thought there was no fucking way, there's no chance in hell that he would do this. Like, he's pissed at me. That's what I thought. I thought all this stuff. But I changed the story. I decided to drop the story because I heard Emily say you could drop an old story at any time. And so I've been doing that. I'm like, no, this is an old story. I'm dropping it. I'm taking my power back. This is the new story. And I've been doing FU and command letters to everybody. So every day I would say that. I would say, fuck you for making me wait. Fuck you for making me feel like it wasn't good enough. I am good enough. All this stuff. And I don't know if that's what brought it in. I was affirming for like 2 weeks, and like I just was sick of it, and I really didn't think it was gonna work. So I kind of stopped affirming, and I just was kind of saying it here and there. So I don't know if it was affirming or the command thing, but it happened after I commanded it to happen. And I commanded my subconscious. I said, fuck you, subconscious, for not showing me very many signs, their movement. And then I commanded that my subconscious would show me some signs and shit, which was crazy because one of the signs I got was on a license plate. It said, killing it. And then like right after that, there was a guy in his car blasting this fucking music like loud, and it was this song like Hinder Lips of an Angel, and that's one of the songs that my SP had sent me. And I was like, what are the odds that, and then like literally right after that I checked the 3D for like the 15th 16th time. Like, I checked it again, and sure enough, it was there. I was so shocked, you guys. I was like, what in the actual fuck? But it only took like 18,000 affirmations, so it wasn't that much. I don't know. It could have been my mental diet too, you guys. Like I said, I just decided to stop telling the old stories that I was telling myself, and I stopped. Like, it would be like a day of affirming, or like 2 days where I would stop and I'd be like, well, maybe this isn't meant for me. Maybe God doesn't want this for me. And I would just, tell a fucking story that wasn't in my favor. Or I would constantly think of the 3P. Like, I would just get a mental image of her. And I don't know why it was so hard for me before. All I had to do was say, no, he doesn't fucking, like, it's not even hard. I don't even know why I was making it so hard, but that was another thing I commanded my subconscious to do. I said, stop making it hard for yourself. Fuck you for making it hard for yourself. I command you to make it easy for yourself. I command you to have a great mental diet, and that shit fucking works, you guys. But, so I'm doing it in steps, because I was like, okay, if I can get this person to look at my LinkedIn profile, because we used to do that, like, we did this back and forth thing where he would look at mine and I would look at his, and then he would look at mine and I would look at his, and it was just stupid. But I was like, if I can get him to do this, then that means he still has feelings for me. And I was trying to prove to myself that I could manifest something, because I haven't manifested, well, I guess I have manifested something consciously, but it didn't have that oomph, like, pack a punch feeling, like, when you're affirming and then something shows up, like I manifested my own apartment and shit, and I don't know, I wasn't doing anything really to, like, get it. I kind of was, but I said I wanted it and it came, and I was like, I want to, like, affirm for something like I used to and have it show up. So I wanted to prove to myself that I could do it, because I was like, okay, if I do this, one, it's going to release resistance. 2, I'll know that I'm doing it. And 3, then I'll know that this person has feelings for me 100%, because if he's willing to risk everything he has just to look at my profile after he went through all of that bullshit, like all that drama, then obviously he has feelings for me, which would release a lot of resistance. So I fucking did it. I'm so proud of myself, dude. I've done it before, so I knew that it would work if I just kept going. Actually, I didn't know it was gonna work. I had so many doubts. I wasn't even perfect, you guys. I just kept going. Like, I just did not give up. But now I'm just like, I don't know what I want to do. What I want to do next. That just felt good to get that. I don't know. I'm not sure if I should work, like, on self-concept, or I've just honestly just been saying, like, he hates that other girl. I'm the only girl that he's ever loved. He's not mad at me at all. He can't stop thinking about me. I just talk to myself like that all day. So I know eventually, like, it will push out. So yeah, and it's crazy. Like I said, like, I wasn't perfect at all. Like, not, like, I was constantly questioning, constantly doubting. I was wavering, spiraling, but I got up and I did it again. And I just remember, there's, like, coaches' voices in my head that Flossie said, you can't mess up your manifestation, that even if you mess up and spiral and then you keep going, you might delay your shit, but, like, it still will come. So just affirm and persist. And then I also remember when I got coaching with Andrea, she was one of Sammy's coaches. She said, it doesn't matter if you spiraled or what happened yesterday, because every moment is a new moment. So just keep affirming, keep persisting. That's all you gotta do. If you fuck up, just keep fucking going. You didn't fuck it up, just keep going. So yeah, I don't know what my next step's gonna be, because my situation's a little weird right now with other things. I don't know, it's a whole thing. But I just decided that I'm gonna have what I want no matter what, and I stopped getting in my own way, and I started saying stuff like, I don't care how this is gonna happen, I'm going to have it. And I really have been so consciously aware of what I'm telling myself all day long, because I've moved in and out of my boyfriend's place. He's been really toxic for a long time, and I've been moving in and out of his place, and I just had to move back into his place because of it's just a whole thing. And I love that person, but I've just created like a whole fucking like monster kind of thing with my thoughts, and I have a lot of stories about this person that it's like almost overwhelming to try to change it. So I was just like, that's when I decided I need to be more aware of what I'm thinking, because if I move back into this place, I'm not going to try to make it hell for myself again, you know what I mean? And I really want this other person too, you know what I mean? So I'm going to stop telling these stories that I can't have it. I'm going to stop telling, I'm going to have what I want. And one of my challenges, every single day I'll wake up and I'll say, okay, today's challenge is to do your best to only think thoughts that are in your favor, and just say things that you would prefer, things that you would like to experience. It doesn't matter if it's unbelievable or not. Like, just say it anyways. Say it fucking anyways. Like, because, like, what do you have to lose, You might as well. And I think it's so much better and easier to think in your fucking favor. It just feels way better to do that. So, why not do that? Especially if you know that, like, what you're thinking is eventually going to, like, give you that. I don't know. I know sometimes it's hard with, like, girls and you're on your period, or fucking, like, the food that you eat, like, or drinking. I've been drinking, dude, and I used to not be able to control my thoughts when I drink. I don't know how the fuck I'm doing it, but I'm doing it. And I think it's the FU letter and the command letter that I did to myself. And I'll literally, this is how I'll wake up. I'll say, fuck you for not giving me the life that I deserve. Fuck you for not believing in yourself. Fuck you for thinking you're not good enough. Fuck you for not giving me signs. Fuck you for not giving me movement. Fuck you for making me believe that I can't do this. And then I'll command myself right after. Like, I won't even write it in a letter. I'll just fucking say it to myself. And then I'll say, yeah, like, I command you to give yourself the best life. I command you to have a good mental diet. I command you, like, and it fucking works. I don't know how it does. And if I ever feel like I'm spiraling, I won't start telling the story that I'm spiraling. I will say, you know what? No, we're getting back on track. We're good. We're fine. Our thoughts are calm. I don't know how the fuck I'm doing it, but I am. So, anyways, that's my update for you. I have, like, a bunch of other weird shit I've been manifesting to for 2 years. I wanted a Smith's Marketplace in my hometown. And we live in a small fucking town, dude. Like, there's a Macy's, there's like a Albertsons, like it's Lucky's, and then like a little rinky-dinky, like, family-owned thing. And I love Smith's. Like, Smith's is my favorite, and I hate Walmart. So I was like, 2 years ago, I was like, dude, I want a Smith's Marketplace. And sure enough, bro, that fucking shit manifested. And the command letter, you guys, like, when I say F you and I command things, they are fucking happening, like, instantly. It's crazy, because my therapist, she told me, like, send me your resume, I'll look it over, and I'll give you some pointers. So I sent her my resume. Months go by, she never fucking looked at it. So I changed my resume myself. I didn't need her help. I did it all by myself. I sent her the resume again and said, would you look over this and see if it's good? Months go by, she didn't fucking look at it. And I kept telling the story, like, oh my god, this is how people are with me, like, I'm just forgotten, blah 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 blah, all this stuff. Then I changed the fucking story in my mind. I said, no, I'm dropping this story now. I'm changing this story. I said, fuck you for making me feel like I'm not important. Fuck you for not looking over my resume. I command you to look at my resume. And I fucking had a session with her right after I said that, and guess what? After months of her not fucking looking at it, you guys, she fucking looked at it. Fucking wild. And then, you know, my boyfriend, the one that I have been saying is toxic, but he's not toxic anymore. We're not gonna say that. But he was a complete asshole to me after when I told him I'm not gonna borrow him money anymore, because he's borrowed like $500-$600 from me, and he was being an asshole. He's like, you should cut me some slack and blah 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 blah, all this stuff, just being an asshole. And I texted my therapist, and I was like, you know, it would just be really nice to feel appreciated. And in my head, I did the fuck you letter. I said, fuck you for not appreciating me. I command you to apologize, and I command you to appreciate me. And I swear to God, you guys, literally right after that, he texted me, said that exact shit. I'm sorry. I really do appreciate you. Thank you for lending me the money. And dude, this shit is wild. The FU letters and the command letters is crazy. I don't know. I think that's what it was. Or like a couple weeks ago, I was affirming like non-stop that I'm a master at manifesting, and then I affirmed for like another 2 weeks that everything is working out in my favor, and I was just affirming non-stop. So I'm thinking that's, I don't know what the fuck's happened, but my mental diet is like perfect. I'm fucking happy, you guys. I am so fucking happy. Everything in my life is like literally going exactly the way I want it to. I don't know. I'm having a great time. And manifesting is like fun again. I don't know. I'm excited to see where my life goes now that I stopped telling these stories. Oh, and then another thing too. I was telling a story that, you know, I texted my family members, a bunch of them, and none of them answered. And I was like telling this story, like, you know, I can't believe these people, they, you know, just forget about me, they ignore me, all this stuff. And I changed the fucking story. I said, no, that's an old story. I'm dropping this story now. My new story is that, you know, they love to talk to me. I said an FU letter again. I said, fuck you for not replying to me. And I commanded them to reply to me. Guess what? They fucking did. It's crazy. Crazy shit, dude. So, I don't know. I'm just excited. And the thing is, too, with my SP, like, I had thought that this person, that they were the exception. Like, I kept thinking, oh, it doesn't work on them. It works with everybody else, but not them. And that was the story I was telling, too. But I kept saying, no, he has no free will. This is my reality. He can't tell me no. And it worked. So, yeah. And then if you watch my other video, I have, like, not the last one, but the one before that, I have a bunch of other examples of, like, how I've used the FU letter and command letter, and 3 different times it has worked flawlessly in my favor. It's crazy. I don't even know. I kept saying to myself, too, it's my time. It's my time to experience abundance. So, alright, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.